Hot mic, hot mic, hot mic.
Hey everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We're here live, late as shit. We did us a live mix this evening, so things may be a little bit later than normal. That's all right.
We're working hard tonight.
We're working hard. We're doing
a hard working night.
Yeah, I tell you what, we did a cool mix. We're going to talk about here in a little bit. Thanks to Steve Fever for dropping by. Thanks for everybody joining us live on Ustream. Thanks for all our YouTube fans.
Live studio audience.
Live studio audience. We got big things a brewing, and we love each and every one of you.
Hey, since it's Friday the 13th, we should say the Still Alive studio audience.
The Still Alive studio audience. Cameraman,
I'm just doing a sound check.
Coming up.
If anybody wonders what the hell I'm doing.
Steve's mad.
But I'm real happy about it. I'm real happy about doing a sound check.
He's mad. He's so mad.
Actually sounds pretty good.
It sounds pretty good?
I'll leave
okay.
it.
Good mix. Nice mix down. I tell you what we're mixing down this evening, friends of the internet. What we're mixing down is some Brazilian music.
Right now we're playing Brazilian music? Why are we doing that?
A couple of records my mom hooked me up with from a library sale. They're Portuguesa. They're Carnival records. And since the World Cup,
Football.
Since that's going on now, I got some Brazilian Carnival records going.
Yeah.
Bend it like Banana Man.
Football, where pushing is a foul.
All of these songs are in. Oh,
yellow card on you.
Look at what that number 2 song's called there, Steve Fever. Tell me about it.
Carolina.
What?
It's probably Carolina.
North Cac. North Cac.
Waka Waka.
Yeah, so these are on Portuguesa, and we played it because the World Cup's going on. We like the soccer football. I like soccer football.
Some fat gentleman on the front here.
Yeah, let's throw those up there. We got Jay the Stamp Bertram over here. If Carl's the envelope, Jay's got to be the stamp.
I think Jay's the foot.
The foot?
Yeah.
Oh, foot. Yeah. Oh, Thunderfoot.
Oh, foot.
Thunderfoot.
Thunderfoot.
Throwback to our old wrestling fans. Jay's a place kicker, so we'll call him Thunderfoot. Jay, you just got you a damn nickname live on the internet.
And he likes.
What the hell do you think about that?
He likes metal. He likes metal.
A live.
He's a big metal fan. I think Thunderfoot's a good name.
A live nickname. I wish somebody would give me a live nickname. But
What would it be?
Thunderfoot. That's Jay's name.
You can't have it.
I can't have that one.
It's been taken.
Hey, want to remind everybody all these segments we do on YouTube. Ustream every Friday night. They end up on our YouTube channel. And people have been hitting us up pretty strong on the YouTube channel.
I see that.
That's youtube.com/Machete Miller.
You keep giving me updates. You're like, hey,
oh, yeah. We got a bunch,
127, 157, 145.
We got a bunch new subscribers coming up this past week, and a lot of cool people checking us out. And let me tell you what, we've been having this YouTube, the Vinyl Community Contest. What keeps your party moving? And we've talked about this recently. Our first contest. And to be honest, I knew I was cutting it a shade short. Just a shade. I'm like, that's not.
You mean
really...
like the deadline?
Yeah, the deadline.
Yeah, you wanted a quick turn on that.
I was being kind of cute because today's Friday.
Maybe you thought people were so ready to do it that you could pop the...
More than anything, when I was scanning through the calendar, I saw that it was Friday the 13th coming up, and I was like, oh.
That would be so cool.
That's when the contest's going in, bro. And this, it was too soon. So we are officially. This was breaking news on our Facebook page.
Breaking news.
If you don't follow our Facebook page, well, hell, just get on board with the program now. That's facebook.com/Grown Man Record Night. Get up on board because I posted breaking news today, and you would have already known what I'm about to tell you. And this would all be old news.
You know, I saw a watermark on your breaking.
Woo!
I saw a watermark on your breaking news graphic.
I don't pay for graphics, Steve. I'll get them as cheap as I can. Now.
Okay.
And over the stream, the watermarks, several of my graphics are watermarked.
I'm a water sign, so it's probably okay.
There's actually several other water.
Well, I would think, yeah.
I don't pay for things. I take the little free previews. And when you're over the live internet stream, I don't get to do things in, like 1080p here.
Well, we're not here to make money, though.
We're not here to make money, but shit. Let's go.
We're not here to make money.
Let's go, Blue. Shit.
Let's go.
So anyhow, we're going to extend the contest.
Oh.
The June 30th. That's my mom's birthday.
Really?
Yay.
That's significant.
Happy birthday.
So before July.
So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then the next Friday, guess what the hell it is? I didn't realize this. It's Friday, July 4th. You think we're gonna have a party over in this mug?
Yeah. Probably be explosives going on.
Friday, July 4th. That's Friday, July 4th. 4th of July, there'll be a Grown Man Record Night.
Now, for those of you in another country,
Independence Day.
It's kind of a big day
for the United
States
of America.
Deal over here.
Sure. So we'll blow things up, and also on that night, I'll draw the winners live on the air for the Grown Man Record Night contest, our first one, and we'll play their submission videos live on the air.
Okay.
4th of July, and it'll be a big party.
4th of July.
Oh, we're gonna plan some business for this. Once I decided, like, oh, I should probably extend this. Folks have asked, like, oh man, I can't get this shit in quite yet. And I'm like, well, I thought about extending it already, and then I'm like, well, let me look at the calendar. 4th of July. Baby, it's gonna be live, in tune, and on time. That's what I'm saying. It'll be legendary, man. It'll be legendary. So you got to June 30th. That's the takeaway.
It was the 4th of July.
If you want to get your video submission in, do it by June 30th. It's my mom's birthday. You're going to want to get it in by then, or I'm not going to talk to you no more. Get it on in
That's
there.
disrespect.
Get it.
Mom's birthday.
Send it to my YouTube. What, does YouTube cost some money?
No.
No, YouTube's a free. Send it on to my YouTube. You can find me.
How do you do that? Send it to your YouTube.
Well, if your sites are working, you get right on your
so
sites.
your uke is still on the wall.
The uke's still on the wall. The uke doesn't fall off the wall, hit your laptop. Now you can't get on your site.
Right.
Now it's your problem.
Okay. So if it's uke's on the wall, everything's working.
How
does that video get to you through YouTube?
Let me check. Can I get on my sites? Nope.
You just share it with somebody? Share it with you?
Nope. Now it's your problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
Also, today, if you haven't noticed, you GD mugs, it's Friday the 13th, and we've been having this a big old time.
It's Friday.
Here at Grown Man Record Night for a cool Friday the 13th.
I wish we had another camera for a cutaway of this.
And I got my machete out because it's Friday the 13th, and I'm wielding around, being irrational about things. I'm killing my liver in the process, and we're taking names.
How long have you had that blade?
I've had this since about middle school, and this sheath here.
I would love to have seen you in middle school walking around the house with that damn thing on.
My parents were trusting folks. Let me tell you what now. So for the Friday the 13th, hey, our good buddy Sean from New Jersey sent us in this cool new graphic. Look at that. That's my head in a Psychoman. That's a Psychoman head.
So I had trouble getting my arms around Friday the 13th this year. We did a Halloween show.
We did.
Where we did a lot of Halloween. And when you sent me a text, Friday the 13th, you know, blah, 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 blah. So I had trouble getting my arms around it, thinking we did Friday the 13th kind of on Halloween, we did a lot of the same
We've done a Friday the 13th show.
Now this is, yeah, we have.
We have.
But this is a little different. I kind of thought about it, did a little research, and more, for me, it's more about Friday the 13th, the day. What does it mean? What's the significance? You know, most people see it as a bad thing, but actually in a lot of areas, it's actually a good thing. It just got turned into a bad thing. When we're talking about the Christians versus the pagans.
Okay.
For pagans, Friday the 13th is a good thing.
Yeah.
In matriarchal societies, it's a positive. In patriarchal societies, it's a negative.
Okay.
And
I'm with you.
Since the Christians couldn't do anything with it, like they did with Christmas and Easter, they decided to make it bad.
Bad.
So it's bad.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
I like bad.
Well, a lot of people like bad. A lot of cool stuff comes out of it.
That falls in my wheelhouse. And what we did, other than play a dope-ass new graphic from Sean, is we did something a little different. Something that I would like to mention, that if I was here by myself and a Grown Man Record Night wasn't so much about fellowship as much as it is. We got a lot of good folks here hanging out with us here in the Grown Man Record Night studios. So we play whole sides of albums, and we take us some shots, and we drink some beers, and we have some fellowship and
I think that needs to be explained.
and whatnot. If I was by myself and I wanted to do big time business for real,
And spin and whatever.
I would be going 1 to 1 to 1.
You have your headphones on the whole night.
It would be a DJ set. But tonight, because of the Friday the 13th, we decided to do a little DJ set. And so what we did was pick some songs that involved either like witchcraft or good luck or bad luck or whatever. And we pulled those and made a little DJ set. And we should really start doing this a little more often.
Well,
It was a lot of fun.
I did it a little bit.
It's a lot of fun.
For an hour or two during the night.
You guys did it when I went out of town.
Backy thing.
You guys did a 45 hour when I went out of town.
Right. That was a lot of fun.
It's fun, and that's what we
I
did
just forgot
earlier.
to plug my mic back in
But
when
in
we came
terms of
back.
the music set, I mean,
Yeah,
going
it's a lot of fun.
really doing a DJ set, song to song, song to
And I think you
song.
burn more calories that way.
Absolutely. The problem is you can't hang out and do the things that we like to do on Friday nights while you're doing that. But I think we should start doing that a little
Like
more often.
tiddlywinks. You're talking about
Pick an
tiddly.
hour of the night to really
Sure. I'm all
tighten
for
it
that.
in,
I'm all for
hone
that.
it in, and do a real set.
I'm all for that. I love spinning, just, hitting the song that you really wanted to play.
Yeah, sure.
And going to the next song that you really wanted
Yeah.
to play.
It takes a little bit more oomph, but hey, oomph is not something that we lack here.
But I
on
will
the
say one
Grown
thing,
Man Record Night set.
it does keep the party moving.
It does keep the party moving.
Moving.
Enter the contest.
Did you say Keith for party moving?
Keep the party moving.
Keith the party moving.
Keith Kachonga. Do you know Keith Kachonga?
You look like
I don't have nothing.
another liquid.
I ain't got nothing. Yeah, nobody. So let's talk a little bit about what we played for the Friday the 13th, a little mix we did.
Okay.
Bust through this fast.
Yeah.
13th floor elevators. Friday the 13th, 13th floor elevators. I chose the song, Christ, I don't remember.
Yeah, it wasn't what you thought it would be.
No, Tried to Hide. Tried to Hide. Get it? Like Friday the 13th, they probably tried to hide.
Of course, everybody knows
Before you get
most,
killed.
most
All right,
hotels
here we go.
don't have a 13th floor.
No, that's true.
A lot of business is lost on Friday the 13th.
Cream. Born Under a Bad
Folks
Sign.
don't want to fly.
No. My mom won't pay anybody $6.
Born Under a Bad Sign. Cream's Wheels of
Six.
Fire from 1968. This is a reissue, but it's
Tell me about that.
great. How about, this was interesting. I wanted to play,
Eagles.
this is,
I already had an Eagles song on the
yeah,
tip
but you
now.
know what?
You had another one.
This is Journey of the Sorcerer.
Okay.
And I just,
Sorcery.
whatever.
Yeah.
Since you guys were into that, Jason Voorhees, whatever.
Yeah.
Journey of the Sorcerer, and everybody will know this. Folks will know this song as the theme to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, what a great
It was that
book.
banjo, bum, 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 and
book.
it's a great little song. I had no idea it was the Eagles until later on in my life, and it just blew my
Sure.
mind.
It's a good book. Good
The
good movie
Hitchhiker's,
program.
it started as a radio program, went to a book, and then the TV program. It's excellent. Douglas Adams, very funny.
Visit your local library.
Yeah.
What do we got here? The Doors. This is your record, Steve. Tell me about the what we played.
We then played Strange Days. This is my weird scenes inside the gold mine.
Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine.
That's a compilation. That's their second compilation from 1972 on Elektra.
Okay.
I
Steely
love
Dan,
that album.
Katie Lod. Black Friday.
Of course, Black Friday.
Of course, Black Friday. Of course, Talking Heads. Psycho Killer. What a better Friday the 13th
From
song.
77.
This was a good song.
That might be my favorite Talking Heads
Yeah,
song.
probably my favorite Talking Head song ever. Eddie Harris. Bad Luck is all I ever have. All I have.
That was good. I was afraid. You said it was going to be slow.
it's a
but
little
it was,
slower, but
it had
it
a
fits-
nice. It had a nice thing going
It
on.
fits our motif. Now that's when I was on the ones and twos. We did a 2-off, and then Steve went on the ones and twos. This is the People Are Strange and Cry Little Sister. We did a 2-off there. That's the Echo and the Bunnymen doing People Are Strange. And who does Cry Little Sister?
It's Gerard McMahon. That's the question everybody always asks. Like, who is that again?
It's a great song. Everybody
It's a
loves
one-hit
it.
wonder. That's
Nobody
a badass
knows who the hell
song.
it is.
It sounds like a little like Phil Collins, a little like I don't know. In excess or
A little
something.
like my dick taking a shower.
Could be your dick taking a shower for all we know.
3, 2, 1. I
Okay.
said dick earlier. Man,
You didn't. It never happened.
I shouldn't
This has
have
been
said-
edited. It was edited
I
out.
shouldn't have said dick. I apologize for saying dick. If you want us to start it over, you can email us at grownmanrecordnight at grownmanrecordnight.grownmanrecordnight.com /music/email /HTML .php. Okay. Jimi Hendrix, the essential Jimi Hendrix. Played a little Voodoo Child.
You played Slight Reprise.
Voodoo Child.
Well, Voodoo Child is the blues number that he did.
Right.
The slow blues number.
Yeah.
This is Slight Reprise, which is the one that, you know, because it was remade by old Stevie Ray.
Yeah.
Vaughan.
And then he passed.
Can I say something? When I was
Yeah, if you play that song, you will die.
when I was quite young and I read the name of that song,
Voodoo Child?
I thought it said Voodoo Chili.
Oh, Voodoo Chili.
And I
Voodoo
thought,
Chili
what is
sounds
Voodoo
good.
Chili? Does that have beans in it?
No. F chili with beans in it.
Voodoo Chili.
No,
I like
that's
beans
chili
in my
beans.
chili. I'm
You know
sorry. I
what?
like beans in my chili.
If it's
I
not
know,
beans,
it's not chili.
beans. Chili has no beans.
Whatever, it's
just
meat.
meat.
I get it.
You know, I'm interested in our good buddy Michael Cool. Okay, old Ringo on the chat over there,
yeah.
right? He's over in the old Texarkana, Texas, which I know personally from the Smokey and the Bandit series.
Okay.
Texarkana.
So you know it well.
I know it well. But I think he's a Cincinnati cat. He's a Reds fan like you are, Steve. And so I wonder what his thoughts are on chili. He's a guy I would like to know.
Cincinnati chili.
Right. And then Texas chili, which is without beans.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Texas chili, it's called, is like the chili that you would make, but don't put any
Yeah,
beans
don't put
in
the
it.
beans in it.
That's how I prefer it.
Okay.
But a cat like that, he's lived in a couple of different chili places.
Sure.
Like, here's opinion. I don't know.
I do like Cincinnati chili.
Call me a crazy, but
Got
it's
some
got
weird
cinnamon,
It's got cinnamon in it.
nutmeg,
You serve it on spaghetti noodles.
spaghetti noodles.
It's got all kinds of weird shit.
I like it with the cheese and the onion.
I want to say it might have chocolate in it.
I think it's something like
Cocoa.
I love
nutmeg
I love
and
chili.
It's
cinnamon.
got a weird. It's
I
got a
love
weird.
chili on spaghetti noodles.
And I think it's a Greek thing. I think. To be honest with you.
We're not going to make this international. Michael Jackson.
We're not gonna make this. Well, I'm not gonna pay a lot for this muffler.
Hey,
I'm not going to pay a lot for this
One
muffler.
week, maybe we should make it international.
We should make it.
Call in
We're
from another
Totally.
We're just kidding. We
You
got a
call in from
lot.
another country, we'll
World
put you on
Cup.
the air.
We got international people.
What else do we play?
We love all of them. Michael.
we play some
Michael Jackson, Thriller.
Of course.
Look at that gatefold, right up your old biscuit whistle, right there, folks.
He's showing it.
Yeah, there he is. And he's a sort of a black guy. You think his penis represents
Did-
how much of a black guy
did
he is, or
Quincy-
how much of a black guy
Did-
he's not?
And Quincy produced that album. Right?
Quincy produced that album.
So it's a great album. I mean,
What do you think?
Reflection, Steve.
Michael Jackson penis. Big, small, black, sort of, but not.
No, do it again.
Penis. Black.
Steer
you
him
think
away.
you think he kept his penis?
No, steer him away. Steer him away. Say something not about
Oh,
it.
you want me to pull him away from this
Yeah,
conversation?
yeah.
Okay. What are you drinking there?
I don't know. I asked for something to drink.
You got, like,
I got a
you
Coors,
got a shot of vodka
shot of vodka, Coors Original,
and
what
a
is that?
mango Rita. Just whatever you want.
Somebody's after my life insurance money.
Whatever
is all
you
I'm saying.
want.
Hey, Eagles, we played Witchy Woman.
Which a woman?
Oh, Witch A Woman. That's right. I had to play that.
Which a woman? See how.
Hey, you know what? I thought me and Steve both had Superstitious by Funky Superstition. Superstition by Stevie Wonder, right?
Yeah, neither of us do.
Neither of us did.
I had some funky albums from the mid '70s. Fullingness, whatever that, it's 2 or 3
Yeah,
albums,
okay.
and they're great to have. He's playing a clavinet a lot,
Oh, that's my favorite shit.
Well, Superstition, I got to find out which album it's on.
think
But
it's
anyway,
probably-
it is on this Quincy Jones "You've Got It Bad Girl" album.
Up your bucket, Joe Boo.
I mean, Quincy always does some stuff. He does it right, It's a Stevie Wonder song. I just don't know who's playing on it, to be honest with you.
Who's the vocals? That's what I want to know.
It was pretty good.
That's a good version.
Group vocals by Quincy Jones.
Okay.
That's
Who's
what
the
it
boss?
says.
Who's the boss will be back in a minute. Stick around. Hey, check it out. Let's keep it moving.
I don't know
man.
who's
We got so
singing
many
on
records
it.
to
Maybe
get
it's
through,
Quincy.
Steve.
Who knows?
I'm throwing up.
Yeah, there's
Steve.
a really nice poster that came with it.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
on
look
the,
at that.
Yeah, you got it bagged.
What's his dork look like on that?
Are we dorking it again?
Let's get close to his dork.
I bet
I don't want to get so close to his dork that people are like, "Oh, Mikey Bananas, what's your deal?" But
It's real dark.
I still want to see
dark.
it.
It's
Probably-
dark.
It's a dark dork. All right, 3,
We got no light over there.
2, 1.
Give me back my poster.
Somebody called this out before we played it.
Of course they did.
Creedence
They
Clearwater
figured
Revival.
out what you were up to.
Bad Moon Rising. Pretty decent copy I picked up at a Goodwill, man, for $1. For real.
There's a bathroom on the right.
There's a bathroom on the right. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
All right.
Really glad to pick that up for $1. ELO. What did we play off this, Steve?
Strange Magic.
Strange Magic.
This is
okay.
1975. Face the Music. Your copy's better than mine, I think.
Yeah.
I love ELO. You probably know that by now. I don't think that's his. But
Yeah.
I'll take it home with me.
That was one of your first favorite bands, right?
Yeah.
ELO.
First album I ever actually bought, LP, was Out of the Blue.
That's important, man.
The double LP.
Even if it's not your favorite
What was your
band of
first
all-
LP you ever bought?
I didn't buy any when I was a kid.
Well, I know, but when you finally bought a record, what
Car
was
Wash soundtrack.
it? Okay, Car Wash soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because you've been watching The Cosby Show.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And
You
I
decided
knew,
that's what you wanted to do.
and funk. I just wanted funk. I knew it was funk.
It was funk art. It's a good funk album.
It is. Man. Woo. All right. Hey, I went right up your old Jerry Davis right here.
Yeah?
Is your Davis sore? You may want to call Jerry Belson.
Okay.
Odd Couples on the Hulu Plus right now.
Mitchum.
Mitchum? Should I Mitchum?
Should you mention Mitchum?
Should I Mitchum?
We have to mention Mitchum, remember?
It's our
part of our
sponsor.
contract.
It's part of our contract. Folks, how smelly are your underarms?
Well,
on a
Friday
scale,
the 13th, I think you would probably be a lot more stressed. And
On a-
there may be a lot more perspiration.
7.
on a scale from 1 to John Madden, what do your underarms smell like?
Dick Vitale.
I would say more a Chris Collinsworth.
Okay, so while you're in your local aisle, look at your Mitchum now. You can get
There's a
some
lot to
deals.
look at.
They got
There may be, right now, there may be a double pack on sale.
48-hour protection.
Buy two for the price of one.
Clinical, they got it.
So 48 hour, you get 2 rolls, 48 hour, that probably last you about a year and a half.
Mitchum is the best. It's the best. Got a couple more records.
Oh yeah.
Little Between the Buried and Me. Oh, real great metal. I'm picky with my metal nowadays. This is Parallax 2, the Future Sequence. Great band. They're actually from around here.
So your metal's got to be light blue and vinyl.
and,
Is that what you insist on? Light blue vinyl.
Oh yeah, pull that vinyl out, Jay. Let's show that out.
I don't think of metal when I see that, but it actually looks really
Hey,
cool.
Ron, would you hand me that guy up there?
That's like Carolina blue. Is that Carolina blue?
Look at that. It's like a marble royal Carolina blue kind of thing.
Sky blue or cornflower blue, as some may call it.
Cornflower. And we finished off our damn set with a little Black Sabbath
Yeah.
OG. Self-titled, first press OG. This is what it's all about.
Oh man.
And we rocked that into when we got loose here for the show. How fun was that to do the little set, though?
I enjoyed
We
it.
did a little DJ set.
I always enjoy doing that.
That's why I've got my backwards
Oh.
hat on. Because earlier I had my backwards hat and I had headphones on, and I was doing this number.
Yeah.
Because, see, musicians do this number when you're checking shit out. Musicians are like, yeah,
They're shuffling back and forth.
there it is. There's the groove. DJs are like this.
People can't see what you're doing.
They fold in half from the like waist forward. DJs do that thing. Musicians do like this.
So DJ's a little more mechanical, is what you're saying.
I don't know.
So
I
which
just,
one's cooler? That's why
no. It's just a thing.
I'm just wondering though, which one is cooler?
It's just a thing.
Which one's cooler?
I don't know nobody.
I don't either.
Okay. Hey, wanted to mention we got Father's Day this weekend. Hope everybody has a great Father's Day. If you've made babies or if your dad made babies, you should send us a note and give me your dad's email address. I kind of want to talk to your dad. I've got a couple of things I'd like to say, a couple of things that he may let me say, and
You
a couple
guys-
of things that, well, if you just send me your dad's email
your
address,
You guys can exchange.
I think it's a great idea.
it's a great idea.
Ah.
I can coach your dad in so many areas of his house,
scrambles
his
eggs
life.
better?
Hey, I don't care how old he is. He may not be able to get to where he wants to be. I can take him there. Mikey B. He can take him there if you just take it easy.
Amen.
Take it easy. Give Mikey B a call. Give me your dad's email address. What's it going to hurt? machetemiller@gmail.com. I want to know what your dad's email address is. I'll shoot him a line.
Dad at AOL.com.
But anyhow, it's Father's Day, and every Father's Day when we do Grown Men Record Night, I pull a few records to play, and we'll play them here later on. My dad's shit, man. Over the years, it's been some shit my pops has either given me or some shit my pops likes. I pulled a few things my pops likes, man.
Okay.
James Brown.
Your dad likes James Brown?
My dad taught me how to dance to James Brown.
I'd like to.
Literally.
Oh, I wish I'd been there for that.
Jesus.
Literally?
And
Wait,
he was
wait,
like, here's the 1, 2,
Lyrically?
3, 4. One, like north, south.
Now, back
west,
in the day,
east.
your dad would put on some polyester, right?
He would go out on the dance floor. My mom said I was so embarrassed because they would like form the circle around my dad.
Oh.
My dad was that guy.
That guy.
They'd form the circle around and he would get busy. Little Dr. Bananas.
Dr. Dad Bananas.
Dr. Bananas would just get out there and just
Wow.
Dr. Fred Bananas. And it was so much that people just couldn't stand it. And my mom was like, I don't really know what to do with this. But my dad loved some James Brown, and
Okay.
that was like, I mean, just as I got older, I'm like, oh, when I hear James Brown songs, I'm just like, oh
You
my God, I'm
can't,
gonna lose.
you can't go wrong with
If
James
I'm around
Brown.
like fancy people or people I don't want to be embarrassed around, I'm scared. When I hear James Brown, because I'm like, I'm getting loose. I'm gonna do it in front of all these people, and I'm gonna. And I can't.
Just don't punch.
I can't
But
stand
it would be weird to hear James Brown among those people, though.
It would. But you're jamming. It's like, oh, here's some stuff on the radio. How you doing? It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you.
I feel good.
Who do you work for? Wachovia? Oh, that's cool. James Brown comes on. Oh! And you just start. I mean, you can't
Start
help
hitting
it.
stuff.
I can't help it.
Neither could he. That's why he went to prison for a while. I think.
Yeah, well, okay. Hey, another of my dad's favorites, a little Three Dog Night. I just picked my favorite cover. This is my favorite. My mom's only concert ever. Show this cover, Jay. I don't remember the name of this album, but the cover's really cool.
What is the name of
This is the only concert my mom's ever seen, and when I asked her what she thought about it, she was just like, "Well, it was loud," and I just take that for what it is. So my mom and my dad, that was their only concert really together. Three Dog Night. Good show.
Do you
And
know what
also-
that album title was?
What is that, Jay?
Look on the spine.
Look on your spine.
Hard
Labor.
Labor.
Cool cover.
3 Dog Night.
And how about a little Saturday Night Fever? It's got so many. My dad's a big Bee Gees fan. I had some Bee Gees up there. It didn't have the tracks on it I really wanted to play, so I figured we'd play a little of this. Because it's got Staying
You haven't
Alive
played it yet, have you?
and Jive Talking on it. No. So we should play those. Because the other one had Tragedy on it. That record,
Tragedy.
which is a good song, but I didn't like the rest of them. The rest of the album,
You got Main Ingredient? Main Ingredient, that's the album.
the first
It's
one,
got Nights on Broadway and I
when
think,
they were kind of psyche sounding.
No, it's right after this album.
Oh, okay.
It's
No.
good. It's good.
Okay.
But
Hey, I'll
just-
tell you what. Hey, so big ups to all the pops out there.
We did play some other songs.
All the pops out there. So big ups to that. And now we're going to tell you about what we played this evening. And we go to, for
that was
that,
for pop.
that was for pops. For that, we go to our good friends Beaver and Gilbert. I wonder
Now,
what they've been
we
up to this
did
week.
already play. We talked about what we played.
A little bit.
But before what we played in terms of Friday the 13th, we actually played a few records.
There were some other records. You actually left a record over here
So you
last
played
week.
it.
And so I played it. Def Leppard. Tell me about this record.
Well, there's some guy with a Speedo on the
I see
front.
his dork. More
High and
dork.
Dry, 1981, I believe. It has the one song that you remember is Bringing on a Heartache. It's that ballad they did, but actually this was the original time because they reissued it. They put out that solo. I remember hearing it again on the radio, thinking, "Why are they playing this?" Because this came out in '81 after, Bring It On the Honey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good record, man. We played side one of that. It was really good.
It's
I
a
was
little
impressed.
more. It's a little more driving metal.
You hadn't had this
than
long,
it is.
right?
No, I've
You
had
did-
it for a
oh,
long,
you had. You
long,
just brought it up.
long time. High
Okay.
school.
Hey, the first time we played this evening, first time I played, first time you, first time me. Donald Byrd, taking care of business with Herbie
TCB.
Hancock. Now, let me tell you,
So-
we featured this on Dig of the Week last week. It's the first appearance of Herbie Hancock on a jazz record at all. This is a repress of
There have
that
been a lot of
particular
different
session.
names of this album.
Yeah, the name has been.
Of course, once Herbie became the shit, this album came out with with
But
Herbie
that
Hancock.
was-
He
Seriously.
was always the shit.
But that recording, the first instance of Herbie Hancock recorded ever. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you yawning? What the fuck's going on here? What are we running here, folks? I'm knocking all this shit off the table.
Well, I stay up so late doing my research for the show.
You mean cut the top
I
off
got a
your
pre-prod.
dude? I'll cut the
Don't.
top off
I don't
your
want.
dude.
I don't want you to cut the dude. Don't cut the top off my dude.
All right, it's Friday the 13th. Hey, we played a little Who by Numbers. I picked this up for $1. It was part of Dig of the Week last week. Somebody was so thoughtful enough to fill in the
Thank you.
what do you call that?
Connect the dots.
Connect the dots. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. How about a little VCLT from last week? Got a couple of records.
Wow. This is part of the VCLT.
Yeah.
Because I gotta say, this is probably the cleanest funk record I've ever, cleanest funkadelic record I've ever heard.
Under groove.
And I have this record, but it don't sound like this.
It's so clean
It
and
sounds
such a great album.
Fantastic.
Scott Stricknon, you are the man.
You're
Not
swinging.
only
You're swinging sabers while you say it.
you
too.
swinging,
You're the man.
you are the man. I don't just swing machetes for anybody and tell
Machete
them
Miller.
how cool they are.
Machete Miller, right here,
But Dead Kennedys, another VCLT from last week.
with that little happy face on the back.
Oh my God, you're the man, dude. This was such good shit, all the way around the block. You know my scabbard I put this in, Steve.
Yeah.
It actually sharpens it when you pull it in or out of here.
Well, it hadn't been doing that. Okay.
We're gonna make some cheese wheels earlier. Yeah, it's called a wagon wheel.
Schoolhouse Rock.
No, not Schoolhouse Rock.
Okay.
Time for Timers. It's
Time for
It was on
Timers.
ABC.
So okay, that's what we played
Oh,
earlier.
the hunk of cheese.
Yeah, cheese wheels. Oh, those
And then there was those things you made in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a popsicle stick in an ice cube tray.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. You're wrong. Okay, we're gonna go from that shit right into the old dig of the week, folks. We
God.
appreciate you staying tuned.
We
with
even
us
got a
there.
dig of the week.
We got a dig of the
Wow.
week. We got some things we need to speak about this evening.
We actually went out this afternoon.
We went out this, and when we say dig of the week, 9 times out of 10, it's almost damn dig of the
I'd
day.
say 9 point. Well, no, not for me. Okay.
A lot of dig of the days.
Dig of the day.
But I tell you what,
You gotta change this graphic?
I like going out.
DOD, dig of the day?
I like going out on Fridays.
Do you?
I try to get all my business done that I need to get done during
Because you're
the
a
week.
working man.
I'm a working man. Blue collar. My collar's so damn blue. It just rubs me raw some damn times. And I like to get my shit done. Get it done Monday through Thursday, America.
You're more of a white collar worker.
And then on Fridays, you get to go get you some damn records. If you play your cards right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gin, poker, I win. All right, I win. I win. You all lose. All of you lose, except for fucking me. Me, I win.
What?
What are we doing?
Next section.
Dig of the week.
Dig of the week.
So we went out.
Tell me about it. What you got, Steve?
We went out together, and we dug.
We dug.
I wasn't sure where we'd go. We were on the road, and I actually crossed traffic to go where we were going because I decided
Yeah.
I pulled an audible and said Omaha, we're going this way.
Yep,
And we
that's
ended
right.
up we ended up at a shop we hadn't been at in a while,
That's
and we
true.
walked in there. We realized the shop was only half the size it was last time we were there because apparently
Literally
now
cut in
there's a
half.
woman's clothing store in the right half, and the left half is this place that we like to go to.
There was some tail in there now.
I didn't go in there.
I was hung out in the dressing room for a little bit. Let me tell you something. Tell you something about older women's vaginas.
Oh my God.
Don't tell us.
Steve?
Most of us.
No,
Where's this going?
Most of us don't want to know.
no.
30% of us do.
We'll be right back. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
All right, so Steve, please continue.
Where was I?
I have no idea.
We went to the store and we looked at records. I
Yeah.
decided on a few. You decided on a few.
Right.
It was fun.
It was a fun
The
time.
guy's got a lot of great records, and
He
I could
does.
spend a lot of money in there.
You dropped your notes.
I don't care.
Now you're,
I don't
you're
care.
lost.
It doesn't matter.
Lost.
It don't matter. I decided when I finished this notebook, because everybody makes fun of me.
No.
I'm
I make notes.
gonna donate this to the Museum of American History.
Or internet history.
Hey, shut up.
I know.
Let's not talk about that.
We're not gonna-
That's a secret.
We're not going to talk about that. Everybody,
We got an idea.
you'll know about it soon.
Yeah, we
You'll
got
know
an
about it
idea.
soon enough.
Big idea.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Our number one investor, Jesus Christ. Number two, the Pope.
Okay.
Number three,
So let's talk about what we did today. And I was kind of in a rock mood. I don't know why. I mean, I could have gone,
sure.
But I picked up Rush's self-titled debut. And this was, we played this earlier, but I really wanted to hold out for Dig of the Week because I'm so happy to get it.
Yeah.
1974, Mercury Records, not the original press.
No Neil Peart, right?
Not Neil Peart. And I picked this up. It was only $4, but you have it, and I love it, and I figured I had to have it as well. This is Mountains Climbing. I believe it's their debut album.
Yeah, that did for $4. That's straight.
1970 maybe, or 69. I forget. My notebook's on the floor somewhere.
It's a little later.
It doesn't
I wanted to say 74.
Windfall Records.
72.
No, it's
72.
not. You
72.
think?
I think it's 72.
I'll tell you real quick.
72.
Okay, I believe you. Not really.
No?
I don't know. Anyway, no, I don't know. I don't have those notes with me. I also picked up a copy of Ghost in the Machine
Oh, yeah, don't have that.
by the Police.
I should have
And
that.
very influential time in my life, my high school days, going to Atlanta and walking down a hotel with a big boom box playing,
Oh, my
listening
God.
to Invisible World, or was that the name of that song? Must be an invisible world. Invisible Sun.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
yep,
should
yep.
totally have that.
Another
Do you have
another
that
from the
camera?
high school days, which I had to buy today, is Women and Children First on Van Halen,
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, 19.
Jay, you got that? You see that? You got that poster?
Yeah, be careful. It's fragile, but I want to show it because
Fragile.
it's so
fragile.
it's so
fragile.
hot.
I'll watch you break.
The poster's so hot.
Oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, it came with a poster. I was real happy it had saw
Yeah,
the poster
man.
in it.
Oh, God.
I figured, oh, it's gonna be cool. Shot of the band.
If you're a woman and you're ovulating, you
No,
might want to back away from the screen
It's
for
not a
just a
shot
second.
of the band. It's a shot of Diamond
Okay.
Dave.
If you're ovulating, back
Sexy.
away from the screen for just a second.
Where am
You'll
I
get
going to
pregnant.
put this poster? That's-
You'll be preggers and ain't nothing you can do about it. Back away. Back
Last
out.
but not least on my end,
Yeah.
staying in the rock genre, there was some other stuff I passed on. I was like, oh, I want this so bad, but I really feel like rocking it.
Sure.
I picked up Black Sabbath,
Yeah, man.
Heaven and Hell. I believe this is like 81.
Don't have this.
This is Tony Iommi's lead singer. And I think it might be the second, like Mob Rules, then Heaven and Hell, or other way around. I can't
Yeah.
remember. But it's a great album. I didn't have this. Mob Rules was big influence on me.
Expensive? Was it expensive?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I was happy to have it. I mean, it wasn't like 50 cents or nothing.
Well.
You know. So what did you pick up?
Okay, I tell you what. I actually concluded a good part of a discography that I've been really interested in here as of late, and that's ZZ Top. Now, I picked up Tres Hombres not too long ago, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's such a great record. So good. And it reminds me, Billy Gibbons in that era kind of reminds me a lot of how I play guitar. That sounds boastful, but it's like, we just kind of have the same flavor. I'm not saying I'm as good as Billy Gibbons, but we kind of have that same I don't know. It just seems similar. And then Jay brought over Tejas.
Yeah.
And Tejas has been on the trading block for a little bit now. So we're working out something for Tejas.
Yeah.
Okay? So we go over here today. Not only get, these are all OG Preston's from what I can figure. ZZ Top's first album with a notch cut out there.
Yeah.
What was that? It was like $6. Rio Grande Mud. Oh, this is on London, man. Both of these on London.
Yep.
Also notch cut out, just for a few bucks, man. ZZ Top Fandango, $4. You know, that's part live. Half the album's live, half of it's studio. You brought that shit over here before.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I filled out my ZZ Top not long ago.
And I got this
Real
one right
happy.
here. What's that called?
It's Deguelo.
Deguelo.
Yeah, you can't even say, hey, is this good? And I was like, dude,
Yeah.
it's not good.
That's
This is effing great.
That's a little later than I knew for
well,
sure.
it's like 76 maybe?
79.
79, okay.
Yeah.
But I saw this tour.
Really?
I saw the Deguelo tour. I was in Savannah, and a little unknown band named Loverboy opened for them. But
Dude had
but it was
Loverboy
great.
in metal today, by the way.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. Good records there.
That's funny.
I'm not gonna tell you some other stuff.
But no, Deguelo, I love that album. I just love the sound. It's clean. There's a lot of clean, really nice, just a good groove sound.
I'll tell you what, I've played in a lot of heavy bands, and from metal to metal funk to rap rock and all this stuff. But something about as I hit this certain age, I'm coming up on 40 here in a few years, and I got the Texas Roadhouse blues kind of sound. Somehow at this point in my life is just like, damn, fucking grabbing me, man.
Right.
It makes me want to like play guitar in that fashion. Maybe switching on over to the bridge pickup. I mean the neck pickup. Maybe get off the bridge pickup, going over to the neck pickup.
Okay.
For real? I don't do that. Maybe pick up a harmonica.
Just get you a simple pedal setup, like a blues driver.
There's some things that are changing in my musical thing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not, and it's interesting to see it happen. It's like watching, Star Trek 3, Pon farr, and Spock, and he's growing, all gradual like, and then he comes into this gentleman.
You feel like you're coming to your Pon farr?
Pon farr is coming up. I feel
Okay.
like I'm in the middle of a Pon farr.
Every 7 years.
Every 7 years. That's about right, man. And I think musically, everybody that's a musician should maybe, even if you don't experience one naturally, force upon yourself a Pon farr.
Yeah.
Cleanse yourself of what you do musically and just start the F over, man. Start over, because you'll be surprised.
Can you push out a Pon farr?
I think you can.
Okay, from within.
If you've been like, I've been in metal bands for 20 years, and then just stop. You're probably a good guitar player or bass player or whatever. Just stop and start completely over and just see what happens. You may be effing surprised. I'm just saying. Force.
There's a lot of lessons to be learned tonight.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I'm getting all preachy. I got one more record to find.
Yeah, that's the raised label.
Now, Steve went through this section of
Thought-
records.
You know, I wish you hadn't even brought that up tonight.
Yeah, Steve went through a section of records, and then he was on the other side of the store, and I pulled this one up. I was like, hey, Steve, you see this? I assumed you had it. Meh. King Crimson, Discipline. 81 Warner for $5. So you already had this one, right, Steve?
No.
What
No,
happened?
I did not have this one.
What happened?
I just, when we got there, I didn't feel like, I told myself, I don't want to look at every record they have today. I really don't. And usually when I don't do that, I try to remember there are some letters you need to go through.
Sure.
You need to go through K, you need to go through Z, you need to go through M, just because.
Yep.
You know why.
Right.
And I didn't go through K. And then you popped that up, and I looked, and I thought, well, I hope it's like that bootleg, because there's a bootleg. It's called Indiscipline, I believe.
I would have bought that too.
I would have bought that too.
But, I mean...
But this is one that I don't have. I do have a lot of King Crimson. This album, I gotta say, this album is what I first heard when I first heard King Crimson, was this album, and it was a night of LSD. I'll admit.
Okay.
I've done drugs in the past.
All right.
and it was LSD, and it was this
never run
this
raw.
album opened my mind big time.
Okay.
When those guitars were playing and you know the offbeats and whatever, it's just like, are you kidding me? What is going on here?
Stands for liquid soap.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
They call it soft soap now.
I mean, I'll tell you, I have this record now, and like what I said, it's in the family right now, and I've not listened to this record. I'm sure it's fantastic anyhow. But if this
So you bought it? You haven't even heard it?
No.
Okay.
But if this becomes a record like, oh, you can't find this, and it's a situation, I would never hoard it on purpose for that. Because I have certain records that are internal for me. That,
Right.
aside from the fact
But
that
we might could talk a trade.
sure, we may talk a trade, but if it becomes I mean, if you can't find this or it's a situation, I mean, I would relinquish.
All right. Well.
I would relinquish. Because I mean, there's other things that are higher on my list, but
Sure.
there's certain records that are, I don't want to say spiritual, but I want to say spiritual to things that
I understand.
Yeah.
Sure.
That I've done. So
Okay.
I wouldn't, but that's what I said. It's in the family now, so it ain't going nowhere. So if it comes to a situation, I would not part with this record. If I thought that I may be able to gain it again, especially.
It's a good record.
It's a good record. We'll play it. We'll play the damn record. We'll play it. That's
think
the
you
dig of
should.
the week. It's a great story. See, for me, and the thing for me that makes that, that's only my second King Crimson. I've got In the Wake of
You have
Poseidon.
the second album with Greg Lake.
In the
on
Wake of
lead
Poseidon,
vocals.
and this will be my second one.
This is their first album with Adrian Belew.
So I'm stoked to have this record, to have it. I mean, really, but I mean, I
You
can
should
see
be.
it.
It's a great album.
Absolutely. All right. So I'll tell you what. As we finish this, let's do. What are we gonna do for So to Speak? I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Something red.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna for this. Get out of there. Remember to visit our YouTube channel. We're gonna do a blood red soda. It's a big old 2-liter. And we're also
Why are
gonna
we
do
doing a blood red soda?
Friday the 13th? And I'll tell you another one we're gonna do. Cameron put one in. You wanna do one of those late ones? Well, let's do that. We'll do a double duty and give it up to our good friend Skeletor, who's going to make an appearance right
About
here
now.
in a minute. Look at that. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We have featured this soda.
You showed So to Speak graphic?
Did I show Soda
No.
Speak? I didn't get a
We're
Soda
not
Speak.
even there yet.
You know who's more important than So to Speak?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Peter also is more important.
Moment of silence. Let's just give a moment of silence. I don't know. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to a little soda speak here now. Now, this first soda we're gonna do. This first soda we're gonna do, we have done before.
Skeletor's having sex with a dog.
Okay. That just sounds. Now, I think in Wyoming that may be illegal, but we're gonna just go with the fact that it's not legal. When you go back to camera, we'll just see none of that. Tell me about this cameraman. Camera's gone. What is this? L8 one.
It's a ginger ale with added caffeine.
It's ginger ale and caffeine.
Ale
You
8.
can hear me?
It's from Kentucky. Blended-
That
That's a
says
small
it all.
part of Kentucky.
That says it all. right
First
there.
batch in 1926. A late one, or a late one, was adopted to describe this latest thing in the soft drink. Today, our unique mix of ginger and fruit is still made using the same secret recipe handed down by
So
Mr.
this is a
Westcott.
ginger ale?
It's ginger ale, but it's got caffeine.
Normally, ginger ale doesn't have any caffeine at all.
Touche.
A caffeinated ginger ale.
Yeah.
With a little citrus added on the back
Pretty
end.
well caffeinated. And they actually do a little thing called the Late One Challenge, where you're supposed to drink 6 of those, like back to back.
And then vote on.
Vote on an election or something.
That's so good.
Can you show that?
We've had that before, but
It's refreshing.
Cameraman found a couple
Ginger
of
ale,
these.
but it has a refreshing
I'm
after.
going back there
It's
this
got a
year.
refreshing little bite to it.
Cameraman's
I'll
gonna
be there
go.
in like 3 weeks.
He's gonna go build some houses.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on something.
To work on some houses for people that can't afford it. It's a charity type thing
Hammerman does good things sometimes.
for people. Some of them for people, some of them for people.
I'm just glad he fixed the toilet.
Toilette.
Yeah.
Eau de toilette. Hey, since it's Friday the 13th, I figured we'd.
Oh, don't do that. You're gonna hit me in the head.
Okay. I won't hit you in the head, Steve.
Okay.
I figured we'd do this IGA red cream soda because it looks like blood.
Nice. Nice.
Have you ever seen one of your relatives beat to death out the street?
No, nobody did.
Let me tell you something.
They didn't.
My uncle made this guy mad, and this guy came out. He was so mad, and he beat him to death. And then 40 hours came out and did this whole thing about him, and it turned out he was still dead.
In Ramsey.
Was this in Dillon?
It was down in Ramsey.
I don't know. Okay, here we go. IGA red cream soda because it looks like blood. You want to try some of this? We got a glass for Steve. Give me a glass. Canteen swill it.
I'll trade you.
All right. You can take it, and I won't mess with you while you're. It looks like you're peeing blood.
I've seen that before.
AlaskanHooer.com. If you want to follow us on Twitter, it's AlaskanHooer.com.
We're trying the IGA red cream soda.
Here we go. Downtown.
Is that cream CREAM or CREME?
More like premium.
Hold on. Do the curl.
Wow. Wow.
Use your finger.
Sweeterson.
Do the curl swirl.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
And I get a little bit of the fact that it's a cream soda. You taste that vanilla in it?
I don't get that it's red though.
No. Maybe on the back end. A little smack on the back.
A little red smack.
Smack back! Heart attack.
I think they just color it for kids.
I'll taste it.
Wow, it's
Way in the back, though.
Sweet.
It's really sweet.
It's got some cherry in there.
On the back, it's vanilla cream soda on the front. And like 4 seconds later, the back. The back.
The back.
IGA, folks, if it's in your area, it's not a bad soda. Hey, don't drink it all the time, you get the diabetes. You don't want to get that.
And
Hey,
if it's in your area, you probably cut
take it easy.
tobacco and soybeans.
Take it easy. Drink your water.
Where's your
during
IGA?
Come
on, where's your IGA?
Drink your water during the week. On a Saturday, you want to have a red cream. You have a red cream. During the week,
There's one in High Point?
water.
No.
No, there's not. You gotta get more rural than that.
Hey, I just pulled up from the vault.
Why'd you do that?
I didn't mean to.
I didn't pull anything from the vault.
You got something?
No.
That was an accident.
Sorry.
We're finishing up, so to speak.
Put that in the DR, by the way.
Put it in the
Put it
DR.
in the DR.
We're going to Chip
We
Chat.
went to a
Wait,
graphic.
the DR trimmer mower?
DR trimmer mower.
Those things they can trim, they can mow.
Oh my God.
Look them up.
Man, a little open and a little dip. Now, I'll tell you what, we've been doing some snacking this evening.
You got to open right here.
We got so many opens tonight that we're going to do on Chip Chat. Okay.
That's mine.
I don't know. Here we go.
No, I'm good.
Here we go, folks. A little something we've been doing. I just wanted something because I didn't eat much of a lunch today.
Oh, you didn't?
No, sir. And I knew on Fridays I was going to be drinking some of the Funny juice.
Mm-hmm.
And the Funny don't come for free. You pay your wife for it. And I'm okay with that.
So you pay your wife for it?
Life. I have
Oh.
a wife. I'll gladly give anybody's wife for it, as long as it doesn't involve me. But unfortunately, some of Funny is going to end up involving me, and some of my lifelong expectancies.
Right.
So I a little Food Lion, which is a North Carolina company for you folks out of town here.
Well, people have seen the reports on ABC about Food Lion's meat. Remember?
That's from the 90s.
Well, sure, they remember.
My dad worked there then.
Oh, really?
They worked there. There were some lawsuits.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Their meat was
I,
very suspect.
I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
Not during that point.
Yeah,
You know what? When he
no,
did,
we can't get him.
no. You know what? When he did, he had nothing to do with meat. He was the produce manager.
No, sir.
He was the meat manager.
He was the store manager.
Oh,
All right.
You know what? It was the meat manager's fault.
Can we show again the records that you really liked?
Okay. On Father's Day, thanks, Dad, for
For the meat.
For the meat. Hey, folks, we know you like your
Hey,
bologna
did your dad
sauce.
ever bring meat home? Like, people aren't buying this. It's out of date.
One time he brought all this bacon home, and it was like 50 pounds of bacon, and it was like 50 cents a pound. I'm like, how'd you get that cheap? He's like, you don't worry about it. You like eating it, don't you? I was like, I love bacon. He was like, shh, you shut your damn mouth. And I'm like, but gangster.
Okay.
Gangster.
Okay. Old dog.
Yeah. So, but we took this the Food Line store brand Dorito kind of thing.
Right.
I've been going into this Tostito Queso Blanco dip.
Yeah.
Can't recommend this Queso Blanco enough, man. You'll see it in your local grocery, even if you don't have these store. Everybody's got the store brand Doritos.
Usually find it hanging on the shelf right in front of the chips.
Oh, what? I'll tell you something else. Sometimes there's other dips like this in the Mexican section with like where you buy your taco chip.
Yeah.
But there will also be sometimes better deals in the actual chip section. Look in the chip section before you buy the shit in the Mexican section.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because you'll find one will be like where you buy your shells and your seasoning and your salsa and all that stuff, and there'll be this sitting up in the middle of it, and it'll be $5.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody hears that.
Okay. Well, there's no music playing, so, or maybe there is.
There's no music playing. Okay. What's our other open can special?
I don't know, something you had here, you had open. Tortillas?
It's a Pringles tortilla Southwestern Ranch.
Okay, that's also dippable.
Absolutely. The girlfriend brought
Is that a potato crisp or a corn product?
it's their multi-grain. It is corn.
Okay.
Let's hold that guy up. You want one of those?
Yeah, I do. Those are
Okay.
good.
I'm gonna eat one regular.
I'm going to go ahead and dip mine.
Okay. I'm going second with my dip here. That's good.
Yeah.
In both ways.
Okay.
That works. Okay.
Are we doing chip chat?
Yeah. It's on the desk. And we got one more chip to cover for Chip Chat. Something I ran into at the store today.
No, you got two more.
Two more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Those were the open bag specials.
Those are all open.
So we had two that we're going to try for the first time.
These are from Kroger. Aged cheddar and sour cream.
How do you know these are Kroger?
Because we did the...
what's the brand? It's some weird, like, premium cut or something?
Private Selection.
Private Selection.
Because we did the Kroger black pepper and lime a couple weeks ago, and it was in the same bag. That's how come I know.
Okay.
All right, so let's check these out.
These are cheddar sour cream, basically? Looks like a waffle cut.
Nice kettle crisp.
People are, like, screaming at us right now. They're like...
That's good, man. That's a good chip, and let me tell you, for being a store brand chip, really good. Man, I have to say, that's really good, dude. And I bet you if you take one of these guys
Oh, that's really good.
and you put it in one of this Queso Blanco here.
You're dipping everything.
That's really
Nice.
good. Folks, if Kroger is in your area,
It's a good chip.
don't sleep on the
Not just the flavor, the texture is really good.
private selections from Kroger.
You probably pay a little more.
That's one of the best store brand chips
dip
I've
in
ever
this.
had. That's one of the best store brand chips I've ever had. Seriously. That's so good.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
All right, we got one more chip to cover. I got pissed so bad. Oh my God, I'm gonna pee in my pants. Ruffles, deep ridged. I saw
Staying in the
ridges 2 times as deep. Classic hot
staying in
wings.
the world of ridges.
Dude, I saw these today for the first time, and I just had to pick them up. We got a large
We haven't covered these before?
No, sir. I mean, we have a large cache of chips waiting to be done over here.
We have a wall of chips.
We do, and these actually jump to the top of the list because These are serious.
Oh, wow.
Jesus, look at that.
Big ass ridge.
Let's hold those up. Let's get busy on that.
They're so bright.
But they're light and crispy. Here, see how easy they crisp?
Yeah, they're actually lighter than the last chip we had. And this,
Wow.
the hot wing sauce has a little bit of sweetness to it.
It's a thick chip. I mean, it's got a good buffalo wing flavor, don't get me wrong. And it's a big, huge, wide-ridged, thick chip. But when you go up to crunch it, it's not a teeth breaker. They're not so tough and rigid that it's gonna just bust you out. It's a nice light crispy, even though the ridges are nice and wide.
Would you say it's a gentle giant?
It's a gentle giant. Oh, we've got a designation. Ruffles, deep ridged, 2 times deep, is a gentle giant. I just dropped on the floor. I'm so upset about that. When we get done with the show, I'm gonna pee and I'm gonna eat that one on the floor.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm mad about it. All right.
Don't be mad, be even.
I'm gonna be even. Thanks everybody.
So is that it?
That's all the chip chat we got today.
Okay.
Oh, man. This has been a really cool show. I'll tell you what. Lots of great records. Cool sodas.
Sometimes the show just comes together, you know?
I tell you what, man. It was cool doing the little the set where we did the Friday the 13th records. And we both scored some great records this week. That's always a good thing. So hey, look.
So what do you think we might play a little later on?
We're gonna get crazy with the cheese wheels. We got all kinds
I would
of
like
shit.
to hear some Sunday funnies.
Sunday funnies from our good friend Scott Stricknon coming up.
And I also want to hear that King Crimson album.
King Crimson's coming up. So just stay tuned.
Just saying.
All of our live
Someone
folks.
put their dork
Little
in
Thela,
potatoes.
little Thela Hunjinji, where everybody in the band's playing a different time signature.
Oh man, all of our live friends, stay tuned. All of our friends, period. All of our period friends. All of our friends.
Those who are having periods?
All of our friends that are covered in period.
And recent graduates.
All the period all over me. Be sure to enter our Grown Men Record Night contest, and we're going to give away some cool prizes.
Yeah.
I'll make sure you enjoy it,
No matter where you are?
no matter where you are.
Okay.
We appreciate you, and you're friends of ours. And
Send those videos in.
send your videos in. And you can do it on the youtube.com/Machete Miller. And when you really want to keep up with what's going on with us during the daily, like all throughout the week, you're going to want to get up with us on Facebook as well, because I post a lot of cool shit there. I think it's cool shit throughout the week. Little music articles and stuff to keep up with us. That's on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Grown Men Record Night. And so,
Keep it real.
keep it real, man. So, I tell you what, man. We appreciate everybody joining us live and on YouTube, all our new subscribers, and all the people joining us for the new contest and whatnot. So, for Cameron, Steve Fever, and Mikey Bananas, we appreciate you. We'll catch you next week live on Grown Man Record Night. Hope everybody has a happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, everybody, here live on Grown Man Record Night.
Good being with you.